Morning everybody, welcome back to another video. What I wanted to talk about today has to do with the biblical story of the fallen angels falling in love with the women of earth and having children known as the Nephilim or the giants. I got this information the other day when I was out on a walk and I allowed my mind to wander, and I often get downloads of information it does at those times. What does that story really mean? Is it a literal translation, meaning that these angels came down, actually had sex with women on earth, and then the women had giant children, which we know, of course, would be physically impossible for women to have children of that size. But what it really represents, the fallen angels, is the concept of beings, spirits incarnating onto the earthly plane. The female is a representation of birth, giving birth. And what it is giving birth to the ego. In other words, they fell in love with this world. They fell in love with the ego reality that we live in, which is what this world is. It's a world of fear and ego. And the representation of the Nephilim, the giants, is their ego growing. And they talk about how the Nephilim at some point started eating humans. Well, again, that represents the ego developing in humans and basically destroying people to the point to where they've lost concept and connection. You'll never lose connection, but they lost that connection that they really understood. They don't remember that spiritual connection that they had when they came down. So that story is a representation of that. It's not a literal translation, but remember, everything in the Bible is a allegoric translation of our journey coming to on this world and leaving this world. And that story of the Nephilim is simply another representation of how and when we got the ego and how the ego grew to end up consuming mankind. Enjoy your day.